Hi everyone, I hope you are doing very well from wherever you are watching us from. It's yet another good time that we are meeting here in our channel, and in our video today I want us to share an interview experience from Nairobi, Kenya, case number 58,000. Interview date was 11th of July 2024, and it's a family of 3. So guys, before we go far, as usual, I'll request those ones who have not subscribed to this channel to consider subscribing and share our videos, like them. You can also put forward some suggestions that you want us to be discussing in the future. So this is how the interview process went, right from the time they received their second notification to the time their visas were issued. So as I said, it's a family of 3. That is the wife and the spouse and the kid. So they say that we received our second notification letter on 14th of May 2024 at 4 p.m. Kenyan time. The following day, we went to do our medical appointment and the KCSE Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education verification. We did our medicals on 29th of May. All went well. The physician told us, I can see your x-rays are good. You'll wait for the kids' results after 48 hours. And if we detect any problems, we'll give you a call. By God's grace, we never received any call from IOM, meaning our kids' medical was 100% okay. Now we proceeded to the date of the interview. We left our place on Monday, 8th July, to Nairobi because we feared on Tuesday tutakuwa na maandamano. So on Tuesday, there are protests in Nairobi, so they decided to travel some 2-3 days earlier for them to be safe and to make sure that they attend the interview because of the demonstrations which are in Nairobi, Kenya. So aside that, we are not caught unaware with the protest. On 10th of July, we went at the US Embassy to find out if there was any challenges in our interview appointments, but the guards at the main gate told us all is well if we had not received any call or email from the embassy. On 11th, the D-Day for our interviews, we had to wake up at 4 a.m. We dressed in our best clothes for the big day. By 4:50, we had to make a word of prayer. Remember those words: God, you are the one who started this journey by us being selected. Our medicals went on well. Now, God, see we are coming to the end of it. Never allow us to face obstacles in the interview. So by 5:10, our Uber drive came as we opened the gates off to the embassy. At the embassy, we did our first security check, where they looked at our appointment letters and our passports, and they let us in. We did our second security check until we reached to a place where there was a structure like a tent where a Kenyan lady requested for our 2NL, our second notifications. After looking at our second notifications, she gave us a token number and told us to sit and wait for our token number to be called out. We waited like 2 hours and our token number was called to counter number 9. Here we met a Kenyan lady and she greeted us in Swahili, mambo. So we said poa. So the lady said, how are you? And then we said, we are okay. Give me your original documents only. Give me your passport size photos. So we gave out our passport photos. She told me to go to counter number 10 and pay the interview fee of $330 each. So for the 3 people, I paid $990. After paying, we waited for like 45 minutes. Our token was called to counter number 7. And this is how now the interview started. The consular officer told us to raise our hands and we swear that the information we'll be giving will be the correct one. So the consular said, how are you guys? We said, fine, thank you. Consular officer, to the principal applicant, who are you with today? Principal applicant, I'm here with my family and dependents. Consular officer, I can see you got your marriage certificate last year. We said, yes. Consular officer, were you married under customary laws? As we said, yes. Consular officer, what do you do for a living? Principal applicant, business lady. Consular, which business? A principal applicant, we import spare parts, motor vehicles spare parts. Consular officer, has any one of you traveled outside Kenya? As yes and no. Which country? Me, Qatar. Consular officer, how many years in Qatar? Me, 8 years. Consular officer, you, the principal applicant, and the kid, your visas will be ready in 2 weeks. You, mister, we need to do a further background check on you. Have your green paper and congratulations. So we left the embassy by 11, happy but worried about background check. But good thing she gave us the green paper, nothing else. So at 11th July, I checked on the website. My case was ready, while that of the principal applicant and the kid, their cases were on administrative processing AP. On 15th July, my case was ready. That of the principal applicant and the kid was AP. On 16th July, 4 p.m., my case, on 16th July, 11 a.m., my case was ready, and that of the principal applicant went issued. On the same day, 16th July, 4 p.m., my case moved from ready to refused. On 17th July, my case was still on refused. 18th up to 5 p.m., it was issued. It was put on AP, and on 19th July, it was issued. On 19th 11 a.m., I received an email notification from DHL services and being told that I wait for 2-3 days to go and correct my documents. So on 11th, the background check, I had all documents requested. police clearance from Kenya and Qatar, so I was sure that I was to be given this. So guys, I was confident, and through God's grace, our visas were approved and we received them. Thank you for your prayers, guys. I encourage those who have been put on AAP to keep on praying, and the visa will be yours. That's all from me. So guys, you can see, and I pray for you all. Thank you.